You're a traveling preacher. That's your only source of income, going around the country scamming motherfuckers. That's your only source of income, nigga. That's why you were broadcasting from hotels all the time. Not like you're doing something fly, nigga. That's your only source of income. You a traveling minister, and all you're doing is just telling people about the building fund that never gets built. They do that at churches all the time.
Greetings, everyone. This is Sister Basia, and thank you for coming in onto the Tribal Nations United Community Engagement Call. I thank everyone for taking time out of their busy schedule to join us. We are always continuing to modify, and we had a change in our access code for our call. So I know that a new update was given out. So if you can reach a friend, a family, and let them know that they can join in. We are having some technical difficulties with the call, so if I fade out, please forgive me.
People outside of the temple was working versus people inside of the temple.
When they made the video talking about charging $1,000?
Yes. Now, you know, me and Sabir talked about this. That $1,000 reference was not for him. That reference is a few years old, and it was for somebody else. Moving right along, last week I did say that I was going to put together some material to show that, you know, on more than one occasion, Sabir and Brother Taj have supported people going to the temple in order to get information. And then during the week, two things happened. One, I got discouraged from watching 2 years of damn video. That's 3 hours apiece. Second, I decided that, you know, if people really, you know, was about their scholarship like they claimed, then they would go and do their own research. You know, we do have a problem with our people wanting to be hand-fed or spoon-fed all information. Right. So, you know, then it dawned on me, you know, go and do your own research. I mean, if you're going to slander somebody, I mean, you know, that's on you. That's just something you got to live with. But if you are an astute historian, you know, if you pride yourself on your study game, then you need to be able to go ahead and go and do the hours of research that it takes in order to justify whatever statements you make. So, short version of that is I'm not gonna damn do it. Go do it yourself if you really care that much.
If you can read a damn book, what the hell you need a nigga to tell you some shit for? Because we lazy. We lazy. And we want to follow some damn body. I wouldn't follow nobody to the fucking bathroom. But we are addicted to this thing. And you follow these niggas for 10, 20 years and you look up and you find out they ain't shit, but you can't get out because you're all socialized in it. You done put up all your money. You done talk shit to all your friends on how they fucked up. And they little shit they doing ain't no good, and so you can't get out now. So you stay on and on and on with all these old bullshit ass leaders. I don't follow nobody. If I don't follow the white man, you know I ain't gonna follow his invention. A nigger was a bad invention. Niggers and flies. One spread filth and one spread lies.
Is Cynthia on the phone? You wanna speak to your daddy?
You ain't my daddy.
Huh?
What you talking about? You ain't my daddy.
But I am. Do you know your daddy?
What's wrong with you?
Huh? What's wrong with you? I come in the name of Jesus by the power of the Holy Spirit. What's your trip? I told you what I'm going through. The fuck's your problem?
You need to watch your damn language.
Bitch, I'm God.
You ain't God.
How the fuck you tell me to watch my language? Ain't no fucking child. Bitch, get off the phone. Go tell your children watch their fucking language. Go teach your children. Dumb shithead bitch. Me.
The more I hang around niggas, the more I like flies. Y'all crazy as hell following somebody.
What needs to be said without having to be censored, you know, it is always appreciative that, you know, people can show you support, you know, both monetarily and in the physical sense. So, you know, we always tell people, you know, go to the website, donate whatever you can. $5, $10, you know, $1, any dollar helps, and we appreciate it because it lets us know that somebody out there is gaining something from what we're doing with this time. Because we could, you know, Sabir travels all the time, you know, and I could definitely be finding something else to fill this little time with, you know, but we appreciate it and we do it, you know, for the people because a lot of people are looking for information and they don't know where to turn. So we try to provide a vehicle for you to get in so you can go down that road and not feel like you're alone. Because a lot of people don't embrace it because they feel like they're alone. Well, shit, ain't
And let me
nobody
say
else
that.
thinking like me. Man, let me get with what everybody else is doing. I don't want to be the only dummy in the dark. Let me follow this light. It might not be the right light, but hey, at least it's a light. At least I ain't in the dark by myself.
Right.
You got to be
But
brave.
you know what? He's right.
You see what I have up here? You got, as our people already know, we were colonized people, right? And now our people are looking for our identity, right? We have an identity crisis on our hand amongst our people, our community, as a collective of people. And some of our people have decided to go back and say, you know what? We as black people are actually Indians, right? And that doesn't mean the word Indian does not exist, okay? Because the United States of America and the United States recognizes the name Indian in their Constitution, Article 1, Section 2 and 8, I do believe. It's Article 1, Section 2 and 8. So we got our people now putting feathers in their hair, trying to become Indians again. Well, I got no problem with that. Why? Because Indian reservations and the word Indian is recognized in the United States of America's internal laws. And the Indians do actually have treaties, right? So one of the first treaties that the 13 colonies signed, one of the first, was with the Lenape Moors, right? They call them the Delaware Moors or Lenape, right? Now the Moors turn around and add the word Moor to it, but it's just simply Lenape or Delaware, okay? It's standalone words, Lenape or Delaware, okay? And that was in September 1778, okay? So in 1778, the 13 colonies started signing treaties with quote-unquote Indians. All right? So now black people are now going back saying, oh, we Indians. And guess what? I got no problem with that. However, anyone who's called themselves Indians now has to study what? International law. Because you're trying to invoke a treaty. You're trying to invoke a legal personality to call yourself Indian. You're trying to claim yourself as being a part of a tribe or a reservation. Now, here's what you must understand when it comes to quote-unquote Indian. There's 3 ways that Indians are recognized. So the first one is Indians are recognized by what? A legislative act of the United States to recognize a reservation. That's one status. Another status is it can be an executive order by the President of the United States to recognize a reservation or tribe. And the third way is by the Supreme Court or a court. United States District Court can recognize someone's status of being of a reservation or tribe. So you got, it can be a legislative act, it can be an executive order from the president, or it can come from a court. Those are 3 ways that Indians are recognized. But they got to get permission from who to be recognized? The United States. Or they don't exist. You got to catch what I just said. The Indians don't have a right to turn around and recognize the United States. Only the United States reserve that right to themselves to recognize anyone calling themselves Indians. Listen. Jurisdiction. Let's look up the definition of jurisdiction, because the Indians are black people who are actually not black. They have a right to self-determination to call themselves black, but that's not a nationality. Black is not a nationality. Okay? So we got to understand, what is jurisdiction about? Jurisdiction is about who has power, supreme power, based on their jurisdiction. So first, let's look at the definition of jurisdiction. Noah?
Jurisdiction can be defined as 1, power of a court to adjudicate cases and issue orders, or 2, territory within which a court or government agency can properly exercise its powers, case law.
Okay, so jurisdiction can be defined as power of a court to adjudicate cases and issue orders, or 2, territory. Jurisdiction is territory within which a court or a government agency may properly exercise its power. You see that? Jurisdiction. Okay? So Indians are trying to go back to a jurisdiction of an Indian reservation, etc., because they want to go into a different jurisdiction. Okay? Listen. However, let's look up this United States Code, okay? From the top.
US 18 U.S. Code, section 1151, Indian country defined. Under U.S. Code, except as otherwise provided in sections 1154 and 1156 of this title, the term Indian country, as used in this chapter, means all land within the limits of any Indian reservation under the jurisdiction of the United States government, notwithstanding the issuance of any patent and including rights of way running through the reservation. B, all dependent Indian communities within the borders of the United States, whether within the original or subsequently acquired territory thereof, and whether within or without the limits of a state. And C, all Indian allotments, the Indian titles to which have not been extinguished, including rights of way running through the same.
Okay, so those people who want to be Indians, they want to be a part of an Indian country, reservation, tribe, etc., they should understand what's called jurisdiction. The United States is now invoking jurisdiction over Indians. You see, they even throw the word in there, Indian. And they say it's defined under what? Okay, what's the reference point? Title 18, USC, subsection 1151. Look that up, right? Title 18, USC 1151. It's going to tell you straight up what rights do Indians have, right? Because they're looking for their autonomy to be on a reservation, but do they have external self-determination? Or are they looking at internal self-determination? You see where we're going with this? Mm-hmm. Listen. Except as otherwise provided in section 1154 and 1156 of this title, the term Indian country, as used in this chapter, means A, all land within the limits of any Indian reservations under the jurisdiction of the United States government, notwithstanding the issuance of any patent and including rights of way running through the reservation. B, all dependent Indian communities. All dependent Indian communities. All dependent Indian communities within the borders of the United States, whether within the original or subsequently acquired territory thereof, and whether within or without the limits of a state. And C, all Indian allotments, the Indian titles to which have not been extinguished, including rights of way running through the same. So all Indians come under the jurisdiction of the United States. Mm-hmm. Okay. And section B, it says all dependent Indian communities. So all Indians come under the dependency of the United States. We're talking jurisdiction. So they have what? They have autonomy to self-govern on their reservation, but they still come under the jurisdiction of the United States. You see? This is what's happening. So you got what? You got black people thinking they're going from being black to being Indian, and they think that there's some type of upgrade. No, it ain't.
It's a downgrade.
You go from being simply just subjugated to being subjugated.
Lateral transfer.
It's a lateral transfer, that's right. That's right. We're not being properly taught, are we?
No.
So
So black people think they run away from the jurisdiction of the United States, and they're not.
Maybe you're one of those people who unfortunately joined a fake nation. Scammers, some straight up scammers, some straight up so-called indigenous people with agendas that don't favor us. They're telling some of y'all that you can pay your way to become an Indian. You can pay to be an Indian. And I use the word Indian because that's the legal term.
That's what we gotta understand. It's okay if you want to be Indian. I'm okay with that, but you gotta study law.
Don't you want to become a cult leader? Since the death of God, there's been a vacancy open. You could fill that void. Here's how.
I don't have the magistrate's name yet, but I'll get the magistrate's name. But once we get everything together, I'll be able to notify you guys exactly who is who and what is what. I'm just putting in a simple affidavit, giving them notice as well on my side.
Okay.
And then from there, yeah, you guys can start all the lawsuits, criminal complaints. I don't care. Go to the hose bar. Because I gave everyone a chance to walk away. No one wants to walk away because they think that they have the jurisdiction to do this. So my thing is, hey, go for it. So I will be contacting you soon as I can so-called talk to this damn magistrate. Once I find out what the magistrate is saying, then I will be contacting you guys, letting you guys know exactly what he's saying, but let the FBI know that I have been kidnapped and that the name on the document is a fictitious business name, and it's a criminal simulation going on over here, and you guys need to notify the Federal Trade Commission that my identity has been stolen. And I'll talk to you guys later. In a minute.
Sir. In a minute.
It looks like we're going to have to close out with the Deacon Weezo. What up, bro?
Oh, Minister, it's been a long time. Yes, sir.
Time to cook, nigga.
Minister, I'm good.
Yep.
Oh, okay, man. First off, Minister, man, you need to bring your ass back to the church. Yes, sir, we need you. And another thing, too, polite or ugly sex offender. This nigga got oily skin. Why does he look uncomfortable on every interview? Polite look like he done smoked him a carton of cigarettes. See, Minister, we got to get on the old black woman been keeping pedophile around long as this nigga can pay that Metro cell phone bill and get her some crabs. She don't give a damn about how old he is, long as she can pimp that good fine daughter of hers out that's 15 years old, goddammit. We've been seeing these perverts lurking nigga communities for a long time. Now let's go on and get to the situation at hand with the pedophile perverts, because you got a lot of greasy skin. All I do is think of you true hair-hand wearing ass pastors around here getting boys, they getting that pussy. Now y'all know what pussy is. That's that boy booty. A lot of these pastors right now been the little old they over in that Bible study. He been in his ass over in goddamn it, in choir rehearsal. Y'all got a lot of these we fall down but we get up as pastors babysitting your children. This is why, and I got to get on the sisters, you need to have a family. God damn it, I'm sick of the single. I can do it all by myself, but I'm living off EBT. I'm getting off the goddamn rent. Oh, the cracker buying me all kind of cigarettes and good beer. I'm eating Chico sticks. And yeah, see, you need to get a man in this house because we losing as a race. Another thing, too, it'll stop all these perverted ass men that's lurking on your children. But it's a lot of fat hoes that's perverts too. Because we had that fat babysitter that made the good potato salad on Thanksgiving, but that woman know how to play with a nigga's dick when he little. See, man, we got to get to the bottom line on everything that's happening in this nigga community. I think we all need to just bun it up. We need to do voodoo on this community. We don't even need to go back to this Christianity because we need to find our goddamn self. Boy, it looks like the world just came to an end, Minister. Since you went on the hiatus, goddamn it, everybody been losing their mind. Polite sweat, he getting bumps on his face. Niggas been getting booted. The black single mothers stay twerking, boy, letting that ass smell all around Africa, goddammit. Man, what the hell going on? We got the hoes on BET with a goddamn wig, a Tekashi 6ix9ine wig on their head. Speaking of 6ix9ine, he got a nigga bitch pregnant, goddammit. Boy, look at here. So we got to look at this community and examine the mind frame. I think this community needs to get thrown in the garbage goddamn can. I think a lot of these bitch ass niggas, because they say one thing, a lot of niggas hypocrites. These say shit, they ass niggas. A lot of you niggas, Joe Biden, LGBT, transformer ass niggas, because y'all would say one goddamn thing, but then you text it on your phone something else. See, we got to clean up. We need some rules and some discipline in the nigga community. We no longer can keep operating with these rules that we can do what we want to do, but then we playing with that Bible on Sunday. It needs to be some rules to where your ass gonna get shot. God damn it, if you ain't doing right. If you ain't gonna be in your child's life, your dick needs to get cut off. If you're not gonna take care of Nene and Tasha, cut this nigga feet off. Make sure that he don't get his driver's license. We got to stop playing, minister, because right now with you goddamn raggedy, you have a Ku Klux Klanman over there at the Fresh and Fit. He got nigga bitches on his lap, goddammit. What is going on with us? I need all you perverts, a pervert listening right now. I know you're molesting your goddamn cousin. I know you 38 years old and your cousin just turned 16, boy, but you sucking on them titties. Oh, you trying to pay her goddamn crab bill. You buying a beer and cigarettes at the nigga say at the sand nigga store. A lot of you niggas right now, somebody right now rubbing on your cousin goddamn thigh. A lot of y'all might even tip with your stepsister. See, that uncle with no teeth in his mouth and that G-Unit goddamn skull cap on his head. You gotta stop listening to him. I know a lot of you have been deprived of coochie right now. These hoes playing hard to get with that coochie, but you just got to go and use your hand. You need to be creative with your dick jacket. You need to think of Keisha Coles and Alicia Keys. You need to come up with all kind of other names, because right now a lot of you niggas bogart the coochie. Some of you niggas taking that goddamn coochie and booty. I'm scared to pee in the porta potty with a lot of you bitch ass niggas. Boy, look at here, because you're sex deprived. You ain't got no dick discipline. Some of you niggas are rape a Doberman patients, but goddamn it. So you niggas need to tighten up on your dick game. And a lot of you ain't bathing too. Goddamn it. Where them white goddamn tank tops at? Some of you niggas got biracial tank top neck collars. Oh, if you look at this nigga goddamn man's neck, oh, it look like he don't wear white drawers. He got shit stains on his goddamn neck. See, we gotta get to the line of things. We got to eliminate the bitch ass nigga, goddamn it. See, a lot of you niggas wanna listen to the R. Kelly. Oh, you wanna see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, but you bumping and grinding with the wrong goddamn thing. Oh, it's a nigga right now, hugged up right now, minister, with a pump, goddamn it. Oh, he loving them transformers. Oh boy, right now he writing all kind of letters on his cellular phone. He got the iPhone 6 talking real greasy on it. Goddamn it. He polite don't even look like no nigga I follow, goddamn it. How this nigga look ugly like this? Oh, if the deacon look better than you, ain't nothing he can tell me, goddamn it. This nigga got a greasy hot sausage face, goddamn it. How is the oil, how is skin oily? Why is he sweating and it's 20 degrees out there in Chicago? See, I look at a lot of things on the nigga's preparation. That nigga nails dirty. And then you bitch ass niggas and hoes back there holding their hands. See, a lot of you niggas will say fuck polite, but boy, some of you niggas right now sitting that nigga some on the cash out. Oh, see, we got to get rid of the two-faced nigga, goddammit. We got a lot of transformer, bitch ass, gentrified niggas around here. You just like your wig head ass wearing mama, goddammit. See, your mama wear exercise clothes, but the bitch eat real good and healthy. She ain't rode a treadmill in 20 damn years, shit. But boy, she got on the skin tight. Oh, she wearing a halter top. Oh, her titties wild and musty. Oh, she look like she got pancake nipples on them big breasts. And God, see, a lot of you niggas, this is why we need to clean up. Some of us need to get shot in the back of our goddamn head. Because see, until we get it right and get it right with goddamn God, ain't nothing gonna change in this nigga nasty ass community. Look what we done accepted. You got niggas with athlete face, goddamn it, doing all kind of sexual agitation. Oh, you niggas, y'all getting bent over. Some of them hoes putting a dildo in your nasty ass booty. The sad thing, like the goddamn dildo, it's got shit stains on it. You niggas ain't wiped your ass good. You got cutting on that big head, goddamn it. But see, and now it's time for us to do some cleaning. And see, minister, before we go on with any more ministering, we need to see who's down, goddammit. We need to play that Brandy song, I Want to Be Down. And I ain't talking about down with Joe Biden and his stupid ass. See, a lot of these niggas saying that they going for the Republicans, but they loving, they at the White House with this stupid ass president. Oh, man, they over there holding the transgender shit. A lot of you niggas is too goddamn coochie happy. See, back in the 90s, a lot of niggas would have poked you in your eye if you'd have asked them to eat some coochie. You better not come up to Slick Rick and Big Daddy Kane talking about, hey, did you lick a whore's ass? Not in the 90s, but see, a lot of you niggas that lost, y'all ain't got no taste buds. Oh, your tongue nasty than a motherfucker. Y'all got a tampon tongue. Oh, them hoes can bleed and shit on you goddamn niggas, and you done went the stairways to heaven. Oh, see, a lot of times now, I'm looking at this nigga goddamn man. This is why we can't come together. A lot of you niggas is jealous, goddamn it. And I ain't talking about jealous over who got the most money. Y'all looking at a nigga swag. Some of you niggas might want to fuck your homeboy. So we got to look at this. We got to get this situation right. We got to figure out who's down for the cause, because right now I can feel the energy. It's a lot of energy of envy, goddamn it. It's a lot of energy. Oh, I'm gonna hit this nigga in his ass and take his dope and his booty. See, man, minister, if you look at the black community, I know I'm tired of this nigga shit too, goddamn it. Sometimes I just want to give up and throw in the towel, because you ain't got nobody to love you. See, the deacon, it's rough for the deacon too, goddamn it. But boy, I try to hang on in there. I might work me a temp job tonight to stay busy. But see, you got to stop lying about your situation. Don't you niggas be on this internet, got the money spread out, but you just borrowed it from goddamn Amscott. See, a lot of you niggas using your SSI check to put on and put out for these hoes. But won't you get yourself together? You laying at the bus stop on a bus bench. You out here molesting and doing all kind of things. And then you talking about polite. But what about goddamn Reverend Wright? What about your own goddamn self? Look in the mirror and say, I believe I can fly. Oh, yes, I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I spread my wings and I fly away. So then, oh, yes. Oh, so we got to get it right, and let's keep doing it, brother. Because, man, minister, you welcome back, goddammit, and it's the big old deacon. Yes, sir. And another thing, too, minister, Umar Damn Johnson. I got to talk about this nigga for the deacon go. You's a bitch-ass nigga, Umar. Look at your flat, unorthodox-ass autism flat top. Why don't you go and open up the school? You stay out of the business with these raggedy bitch-ass hoes, goddammit, because you putting the battery in their back. You shake like a damn autism neck bone. Your nigga ass ain't opened up a school yet. Why you just like that where he stick his dick at?
Yeah, I'm mad about that. He ain't opened up that school yet, man. I was riding with him for a second until he didn't open up the school now. Now I'm not. I'm looking at him funny. You worry about these hoes every goddamn day. Open up the fucking school for the boys, nigga.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, minister. See, what Umar trying to do is pander to the fat hoes to get that goddamn PPI loan money and her food stamp card. We already know what you're doing, Umar, but you ain't finna keep causing problems with us niggas that been standing in the frame just while these hoes out of control like this here. We can't do nothing as black men until we look this bitch in her eye. We got to sit her bitch ass down. We got to say, hey man, if you ain't gonna tighten up, ain't no needing us voting Democrat or Republican. Cause right now, bitch, you out of pocket. Oh man, your mind ain't right. Y'all out here doing all kind of crazy shit, and y'all messing up nigga community up worse than what it is. The black children dying, your son sucking dick, all kind of stuff going on. But Umar, until you produce a school, nigga, you bitch ass nigga, you don't need to say nothing about now one of these raggedy bitch ass hoes, because I noticed something about you, Umar. You never talk about your two daughters, goddammit. Where's your baby mamas at? Why you playing hide and seek with them? See, you like to pander to these bitch hoes because you get something out the deal. See, you's a molester too. You like to molest the whore's money. Goddamn it. You gonna get all that PPI loan money. Oh, you might go and get you a good motel sex tonight. Because brother, we hadn't saw shit your ass produced except thrift store clothes, African gear that your ass wearing. Look like you got bed bugs, Umar. You look like brother polite, goddamn it. Why you sweaty and shake like a fat black Hulk Hogan, goddamn it. Shut your bitch ass up and let us handle these bitch assholes, because we don't need none of you pandering, battery in your back ass. Eyes don't take no bath but once a month. Ass niggas to say any goddamn thing. And with that being said, minister, let's get this shit back right. Let's all hit the cash out. Y'all going to share this, and let's get back on this shit tonight, because we got to do our thing. The hole's been out of control.
We coming back tonight.
And the deacon out.